When did you first understand that you were being, like, harassed? Like, what age do you think you were when you were like, oh my God, you know, this person's, you know, really in my space and won't leave me alone?
Way too young. Way overly young. Before my period.
Yeah.
Before, like, you know, I don't know. I was way too young. Like, whenever that happens on a routinely basis, it really, when you're at a young age, it fucks up your ability to understand what is okay and what is not, because you've never been exposed to this before. And because, you know, it's, you know, that's not supposed to happen, you know, like, that's not okay, but at the same time, is that what's going on? Does this mean that or not?
Right.
You know?
When did you realize that, like, this is harassment and, you know, like, I'm saying no to this, you know?
Yeah, I was 8. I was in my dad's office, and someone there in that moment wouldn't leave me alone, asking me, you know, obviously I didn't want to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously I didn't like them. Obviously at a time they forced this sort of like bond or whatever that's really, you know, fucked up in all sorts of ways. And then I remember that moment specifically where you know, I was watching like whatever, like YouTube, and they were asking about it, and I was solving the Rubik's Cube, which I learned at 7 or whatever. So I was just doing that because I was bored as fuck at my parents' office, you know, area, and that's when, you know, like he pulled up the seat like really close to me on purpose, and I got really uncomfortable, and that's when, you know, I talked loudly because I knew my parents were around.
What'd you say?
I was just like, why are you sitting so close to me?
Yeah.
And you know, I said, you can look up how to solve it on the website. That's how I learned. Like, you don't have to ask me. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. I can't understand what makes a person cause that much damage. I think it's preferable to be, you know, to have murdered someone than to have done that. Everyone noticed it. Everyone's like too chill. Everyone's too chill. They don't want to cause a scene. They don't want to disrupt the vibe. And I get that. I get it. It's chill, you know, we're trying to have a good time. Alright, there's this one, you know, fucker who's like trying to mess this up. Let's not let him. Let's not give him that power.
Is there a moment that strikes you the most when you were catcalled the most around, you know, like if you were dressing up a certain way or like being around certain people?
For whatever reason, maybe it's because how it is in comparison. But during winter it happened more. Just because I never had the proper winter attire. And sometimes, you know, they won't be honest to themselves, or they won't see, or they won't allow themselves to be, because of whatever reason. And it's just like how, you know, they've learned to gain the trust of other people without, or like still being able to violate, you know, someone else's safety. It shows that they do not view women as equal. They are not equal to them in their mind at all. So it is okay. They are not a threat at all, because in their mind, women are set, you know, to a much lower like category than they are. It's just, it doesn't take a lot, you know, does not take a lot. We are equal. I don't know who you were raised by. I know it's our society, but like really, you know, what's going on that you really do not see women as equal? I think it's just fucking bizarre how there's no repercussions. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think it's fucking disgusting. It's like, if there is a devil, that's them.
Hit it, Fergie.
All the time I turn around, brothers gather around, always looking at me up and down, looking at my...
I have so much respect for the women out there because it's been almost a whole year that I've had to constantly witness people mistake me for a woman when I have my mask on because it covers my facial hair and they see the long hair in my features. And yo, men get so creepy. Like, it's one thing for someone to check you out. Like, I'm not saying that's always a bad thing, but when people are like following you somewhere because they think that you're gonna give in or they're gonna hit on you in a very aggressive manner, like, that's not okay. It's hard to be a girl. I respect y'all, but I'm a dude.
Hey guys, it's Mia Dio here, and I'm making this video because I would just like to let you know what's going on with my TikTok account at this moment. Yes, I've been hearing you. Yes, I've been trying to upload content daily to keep you guys entertained, but TikTok has been flagging, deleting, or muting my content because it's being flagged as hate speech just because I may throw a joke or two around about men are trash. If you don't understand my content by now, it is simply a spin on misogyny. So I see misogyny, and I have dealt with misogyny and sexual harassment in the workplace and day-to-day life. And so I have taken those jokes and I have found a way to empower women to just laugh through the pain that is reality. And TikTok has decided to censor that. And I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to censor my account. So I will be uploading videos longer format on my YouTube channel, so I please ask you to click the link in my bio and subscribe. Thank you.
So the other day while I was walking late at night, a man proceeded to tell me that I look good, honey. And seeing as I have this strange thing about not wanting to get murdered, I did not respond.
He did not like this. Why do you have to be a bitch, he asks me.
I'm sorry, did you want the Nobel Peace Prize for having eyes? The Olympic gold medal for functioning corneas, perhaps? I hear they hand it out in the same ceremony as university degrees for shedding skin cells. Bitch, I know I look good. I went to the store and bought these clothes. I carefully budgeted price against style and came out looking like an approachable Catwoman. You don't have to tell me. I did it on purpose, stupid.